Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? I don't think it is. Is it? I don't think it is. Can anybody hear me? If you can, please leave a comment. I'm not. Why is this thing? Here we go. Sorry, my mic wasn't on. Guys, I'm late. I'm a mess. There's 16 of you here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am 3 minutes late. That is very unlike me. But welcome everyone. We are here for the D23 live stream. We are supposed to get trailers for Marvel, Star Wars announcements. All that kind of stuff. Disney animation. Pixar is going to have a new movie being announced. Let me just change this for a second here, just to make sure that everybody knows what this is about. We should be getting news any minute now. I just want to change this to Marvel and Star Wars. I am late and I am a mess. I apologize for this. Okay, that's gonna be better. I gotta put Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar in there. Otherwise, people won't know what I'm talking about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about being late. Sorry about everything. I'm sorry. I'm like Bilbo right now. I'm sorry for everything. Anyway, let's get started now. 37 people watching. Thank you for being here. Let me get the chat up now. Once again, if you want anything to talk about, because this is going to be a long stream, it's going to go for two hours. And so if you have anything you want to talk about, any sort of thing you want me to answer, any questions, then please leave them in the comments below. If you want to donate to the channel with a super chat, that would be very appreciated. I'll make sure to read your comment if there is a super chat especially. So let's get Twitter up and let's see what we have tonight. Let me see. I'm not seeing anything so far. Let me see if I can find the D23 hashtag. Okay, hashtag Disney. Let's go. This is going to go similar to the Comic-Con where we're just trying to find out the news. D23 room is packed. Wow, that is a huge stadium. This is supposed to be a big night. Supposed to get news for Agatha all along. That should be exciting. We did get a lot of good statues out of it today, though. 49 people watching. My brother stole my cookies. I'm sorry about that. Why would your brother steal your cookies? I just want to say I'm glad that we have you to represent nerd culture. The modern day corporations are destroying it. I feel at home here. Well, I'm glad you're able to feel that way. 52 people watching. Thank you guys all for being here. Why did your brother steal your cookies? The most interesting comment tonight. Okay, well, it's 5 minutes in. Well, sometimes I start a little late, I guess. I guess it's not so bad that I was late. Let's see. Oh, are we going to get some of Jared Leto's Tron tonight? There's a sensory notice for, they gave us these, but it says do not open. Why not? And why is there a heart on it? Okay, so there's this notice that they gave to people tonight. Would you ever collab with Dan Fan? I've heard of her channel a little bit, but I haven't really watched her, so I'm not super familiar. But I would like to collaborate with more people. Okay, 47 people watching. Okay, please be advised, the presentation contains high-intensity sound and special effects, including pyrotechnics, atmospheric smoke. Whoa, they're really bringing it. Fog, haze, strobe, lightning, and lasers. Some video footage contains sequences with flashing lights and bold, contrasting visual patterns that may affect those who are susceptible to sensitive epilepsy. Help prevent piracy. The video footage in this presentation is exclusive to D23 Entertainment. Showcase may not be recorded or live streamed. Cameras and recording devices may be used during the live portions of the show, but must not be disruptive to others. Night vision will be used to monitor during video footage. I'm sure that footage, whatever it is, will leak online shortly after anyway. Let's see. Is it starting yet, or we're getting going on it? Coco Jones just reported her signal of almost there from Disney Princess and the Frog Live for the first time at D23. I guess we're getting more live action remakes. Is there anything you hope gets revealed tonight? I'm wondering. I feel like I keep thinking that they're going to. I'm wondering if they're going to finally get to X-Men, but I wonder if it's my own brain that keeps saying that they're going to announce it because that's what I want them to announce. Because they did recently just release some, they announced some slots that Disney has blocked off for like upcoming movies, but they can do that before just to sort of claim the dates and not do anything. I'm wondering if we're going to get any like Spider-Man news, like just the announcements of a film coming out like Spider-Man 4. Thoughts on Jenny Nicholson? I think she's entertaining. I liked the Star Wars video that she did, but I haven't watched a ton. There's some popular YouTubers that I don't get as much as other people, I guess. Other than Harley Quinn, what would you change about Cape Crusader? Just make it more entertaining. That was my main thing with the show. It was just so dull and boring for the majority of it. Let me see. Anything else tonight? Okay, D23 updating again. We're supposed to get no Star Wars news tonight, I'm assuming. We're supposed to be like 3 Star Wars movies announcing in between like 2026 and 2027. Do you guys think that we're actually ever going to get a new Star Wars film? Thank you for liking my Harley Quinn videos. Do you guys think that we're ever actually going to get a new Star Wars theatrically released film under the current regime? We're supposed to get 3 films, but they keep announcing films and they don't happen. It looks like it's just the show starts with a live performance of Almost There from The Princess and the Frog. Well, that was kind of a botched film that they did. They didn't give it the promotion that needed it. I don't think The Princess and the Frog was that great. That's a film that I think there can be room for improvement. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I agree. Cape Crusader was just boring. Slow start to the evening as always. By the way, I watched the Borderlands film today. I'm gonna do a review of it, I guess. It was awful. It's $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Do you think Disney will do Daredevil any justice? I actually think that it's possible that Daredevil Born Again could be good. I think it could be an X-Men 97 situation. Now, you all know I had problems with X-Men 97 by the end of it, but those problems I had aren't going to be there for Born Again. I think it's a potential where Born Again might at least be decent, where it might at least not crash and burn like a lot of the other Disney Plus shows, because they were really trying to salvage that show with reshoots and everything and giving the fans what they want with like Karen Page and Foggy. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing Daredevil Born Again. So thank you very much for the $2 super chat, and that is my answer. I think that there is reason to believe that Daredevil Born Again might deliver. I hope I don't regret my words. I need a good X-Men comic series to read. I want to get into them, but don't know where to start. Just look up what is the first issue of Chris Claremont's run. You can just pirate it off of Read Comics Online, start there, and just keep reading from there. Yeah, the Borderlands movie was awful. And, like, I was hoping, because the only reason I saw it was the 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. And when a movie has 0%, you have to see how bad it was. But I was even disappointed of it as a bad movie. It just was, I just wanted it to end. I wanted it to be done so badly. Okay, let's see. D23. Deadpool got the biggest pop on the opening sizzle. So they got their opening little sizzle reel. Disney D23 has officially tweeted it's time for the Disney Entertainment Showcase. So now it's officially starting. Avengers Endgame actress Yvette Nicole Brown has taken the stage as tonight's host. Who is that? Who did she play? Yvette Nicole Brown. Who did she play? I don't like. Who did she play in Avengers Endgame? Oh, she was just there. She was just a little supporting role. No wonder I didn't know who it was. Start with giant-sized X-Men and Uncanny X-Men 94. I want to get giant-sized X-Men #1, but it's like $2,000 to get. And I have a lot of the Claremont X-Men comics in hand, but some of them are just so expensive. Okay, let's get it. They have a mystery bag they're not supposed to open until instructed. Wow, it's insane. They're showing footage. There's a ton of people there with lights and everything. They're really hyping up this event. Probably because Disney has had so many failures lately. Footage of Gal's Evil Queen from the Snow White movie, Mackie's Captain America, Snow White, Skeleton Crew, and more upcoming Disney projects in the sizzle. Wolverine's Let's Effing Go was censored with a beep and a Deadpool logo over his mouth. So they got their opening sizzle done. Thoughts on race swap Commissioner Gordon again? I'm not bothered by it. I really liked Jeffrey Wright's Commissioner Gordon. I'm not bothered by that stuff as much as other people are. So like it didn't bother me in Cape Crusader. Like I was bothered because I thought Cape Crusader was really boring. Do you have any manga? By the way, I do have the 2 Joker mangas that came out recently. I haven't been able to get into like traditional manga. Do you prefer buying single comics or volumes omnibuses? It really depends over the years. I like having because I've found that the Batman comics I enjoyed are like the ones in trade, and so I have all those in trade. But I found that the X-Men and Marvel comics I really enjoy, especially X-Men, are the single issues. So I've got like a whole backlot single issues of X-Men and a whole bunch of Batman trades, but haven't read a lot of the single issues of Batman. It's mostly been the trades and the collected stories. And so it just really varies. Okay, let's see here. Bob Iger gets standing ovation from the crowd as it's his first time on the D23 stage in 5 years. Okay, Bob. Uh-oh. The opening intro of D23 showed Rey Skywalker. I'm sure some people won't like that. Showed Loki. We're seeing like the opening. Oh, ooh, Gal Gadot's Evil Queen actually looks good. It actually looks really good. I'm surprised. Let me pause it there. Yeah, that actually looks good. The problem is though, Gal Gadot can't act. Would you read the Superman and Deadpool manga? Right now I'm having just difficulty getting into Batman manga, so I don't think I'm there yet. Let's see, 60 people watching. I should be started now. What are you going to announce, Bob? What do you got for us, Bob? Oh, I think they have the entire opening sizzle reel here now. I don't want to press the button though, because then it'll turn on. I'll get copyright. Well, let me try. Let me just turn it off. Can you guys finally show us some good stuff? Where were you watching this at again? I'm just refreshing my Twitter feed to see when things are going to come out, when news is going to come out. Oh, Alien Romulus is a Disney production? I didn't know that. Okay, they should have announced something by now. Yeah, Gal Gadot actually looks good as the Evil Queen, which I think she has the look for it. I just don't. It's crazy to finally see Wolverine as a Disney Marvel character. Bob Iger literally got a standing ovation at D23. I was going to say good evening and thanks for the warm welcome, but that was more than a warm welcome. Says he missed the Disney fans. Says Brandon Davis. Come on, Disney. We're 20 minutes into this thing. Let's get going. Bob Iger arrives on stage. Boy, did I miss you. Let's get things started. They're definitely hyping this up for Disney fans. Let's see if I can get any more news. So apparently, rumor is they're going to show a lot for Daredevil and Snow White. What do you guys think? Did you think that? Do you guys think that the Snow White movie has been saved by reshoots? I doubt that it has. Yeah, we'll see if the X-Men movie is finally announced. We'll see. If they announce anything, it'll just be a release date, though. I want them to call it Uncanny X-Men, even though I know that title is going to be bad for movie marketing, but I would really want an X-Men movie to be called Uncanny X-Men. Okay, let's get back to Twitter. And I've thought about like doing a second screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing, but I'm just worried that any kind of footage that comes across my feed will get copyright. Come on, let's get started. Bob Iger said we were just started. Ali'i Cravalho has taken the stage to perform a new song. So I'm assuming this is Moana 2 stuff. Ali'i Cravejo is singing a new song from Moana 2, yes. Oh, Moana 2 coming later this year. Okay, I'm gonna do a second screen here and see if you guys can see what I'm seeing. Share screen. Select tab to share. I don't even know if I can log in here. No, you can. Hashtag D23. Oops. Yeah, okay, I'm going to show it to you guys. Got it. Select tab to share, D23X. Okay, now you guys can see it. It is the evil queen, Gal Gadot as the evil queen. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Support, comrade. And they better show something for that Wolverine game. Sadly, the leaks ruined that, or something with their games. Well, Insomniac isn't going to be presenting tonight. I think that's more separate. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, however. Thank you for your support. Okay, so thoughts on the Evil Queen look, you guys? I think she's all right. I liked it better when I saw it the first time. Thunderbolts footage shown. Let me close this because I don't want to get copyright. Let me see if I can get some of this footage. Any Thunderbolts stuff? Where is it? I can't see it. Let me try going home. Can't find it anywhere. There was supposed to be Thunderbolts footage. I can't find it. I lost it. Not that I'm that desperate to see anything from Thunderbolts. Okay, let's see. Let's refresh. Evil Queen, so sorry for my silence. Evil Queen footage is kind of all that we're seeing right now. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. The Rock is on stage. How are you getting this before me? Let me see. Hashtag D23. There we go. There we go. The Rock has taken stage just for Moana 2. It does look pretty incredible in this stadium. think Disney is going to do everything it can to save itself. Except save Star Wars. Well, we'll see in a few minutes. I think it's going to be animated movies for a while. Moana 2 is going to feature The Rock singing more as Maui and Moana exploring more beyond the waters she has sailed to discover more people. Yeah, I know that's what they've been saying, but it just doesn't sound like much of a plot. I'm not expecting, like, we're getting a lot of leftover stuff. We're getting Moana 2, which was supposed to be like a Disney Plus show, or I mean a Disney Plus movie. We're getting Agatha, we're getting Brave New World. I believe things will get better, but I think that we're going to have a lot of leftover stuff for a while that they're just using to save themselves. When did you start your channel? How old were you when it started? I was 20 when I started. I had a different job at the time. I didn't have enough time to run it. I really started seriously running it when I quit the job at 23, and now I'm 25. So it's been 2 years of 2.5 years of seriously running the channel and getting any traction on it. Okay, let's see. I'm not too interested in the Evil Queen stuff. Moana 2. In Moana 2, Moana is a newly big sister, leader of the land and sea, and wonders if there could be more people beyond the waters she has sailed. Okay, first look at Disney's live-action Snow White. First look at Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler actually looks good in the costume. I know this is going to be like the most controversial movie ever released. Hi, Jester. Glad you showed up. I really need a distraction because I passed out at work today. Oh, I hope you're okay. Okay, I'm going to try to pull up the look at Disney's live-action Snow White for you guys. Do. Let's see, D20, hashtag D23. New work at Yelena. Okay, I'll show you guys this. Okay, Yelena Belova finally has her comic accurate hair. I'm happy about that. That's a win. There we go. Comic accurate hair for Yelena finally. I hope it's a blue outfit so that at least that can be accurate. Where is the Snow White? Oh, new trailer for Moana 2. Let me get that going. Let me watch that. Shucks, where was that Snow White thing? Oh, there it is. There is Snow White. Okay, what do you guys think? They will not announce an Acolyte Season 2. I guarantee that. Okay, let me see about watching that Moana 2 teaser, and I'll react to it right here. I'm going to... Can you guys still hear me? I hope so. Can you guys still hear me? Just comment to let me know. Or if you can't hear me, just let me know. Moana 2. Where is it? Okay, replugging this in. Can you guys hear me now? Or could you not hear me? Where is it? I can't find it. Okay, back to Twitter. Maybe if I just play it really quietly. Where is the Moana 2 trailer? Why is it evading me? There we go. Okay, let me see if I can watch this. The animation looks good for a show that was supposed to be on Disney Plus. Little sister's move is smart. Marketing. Remember how well Anna and Elsa did. I'm liking this better because we're seeing something different. I thought the first trailer for this movie was just like a rehash of the first one. I'm not big on the first Moana, though. I like the animation, but it's not my favorite Disney movie. Hopefully, maybe it'll be an Inside Out 2 situation where it's fine. Well, I mean, I think Inside Out 2 is actually really good. It's grown on me, but hopefully this will be fine. It doesn't look like Wish, which was absolutely awful. I'm going to do a video on Wish. It's coming up, by the way. Anyway. Boy, this trailer's long. Okay, so second Moana trailer looked a lot better than the first. I'm actually getting a sense of what the movie's doing, something different than the first one that just seemed like a rehash. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that for now. Well, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up. Let me leave you on... let me leave you on something new. The Rock announces a Monster Jam film starring himself. New poster for Moana 2. It still looks a little... It looks Disney Plus-ish with this poster. Footage of Cassian in Andor Season 2. I probably should finally get around to watching Andor. What is the plot for Moana 2? It's supposed to be more exploring the sea and all of that. She has a new little sister. She's the leader now. And I hope it turns out. I had my doubts on it after it was originally supposed to be a Disney Plus thing, which could mean it's good enough to put in theaters. It's just that Disney's been making so many bad decisions lately. I don't really trust them. Would you go insane if Marvel Rivals reveals Rogue? I absolutely would. Okay, let me just leave this up here so you guys can see it too. A lot easier. And you can see what I'm doing full time even when I'm not talking. Just basically refresh, rehash. Agatha Harkness and Agatha all along. Now that's something I still don't understand why it's getting made. So it's another Frozen time. Okay, what do you guys are predicting next? Channing Tatum Gambit movie announcement? No. No. We're still... The Rock Johnson just okay. Monster Jam movie. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break from staring at the screen. Avatar, Frozen 3. Well, where are we? Okay, Avatar, Frozen 3. Okay, I asked the question and I forgot. I thought people were saying what was coming out and I forgot I asked the question. Oh, we are. Oh, James Cameron is on the stage for Avatar 10. James Cameron at D23 to preview the next Avatar movie. I came 17,000 miles from New Zealand for this and definitely worth it. Okay, James. It's funny how he competes with Marvel with his Avatar films at the box office, but currently they're both owned by the same company. I can't say I like Avatar though. I don't really get it. Okay, give me a second to rest the back. – 78 people are watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. When are you going to join the dark side and plot to destroy Disney Star Wars? I just want Star Wars to have good stuff again. Let me see. When do you guys think that they're going to talk about Star Wars? I think they're going to leave that stuff for the finale. The big finale of this event. Okay, another break. Yeah, I actually I didn't mind the first Avatar. I'm not really interested in watching it again. And then the second one I was really bored during. I don't understand why they are the highest grossing. The first one I get because it was like that one-time event sort of thing. I think James Cameron is really good at event movie marketing, but I don't get the second one's popularity. James Cameron is teasing Avatar 3. The new film is not what you expect, but it's definitely what you want. Is it now, James? Is it? Okay, Avatar 3 is going into really challenging characters for all the that's confusing. Just a second. Let me drink this water. Thank you. I'm dehydrated. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was so dehydrated. Avatar 3 is going into really challenging characters for all the characters you know and love, according to James Cameron. We will see a lot more Pandora than we've ever seen before. Okay. Can you make it not boring this time, James? We're not going to show footage today. It's too soon, said James Cameron of Avatar 3. There will be concept art and a title reveal. Title reveal. Avatar stars Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington say hi to the D23 audience. Avatar Fire and Ash. Get ready to journey to Pandora in theaters December 19th, 2025. If it makes the theaters money, then that's good. I want to have lots of movies to watch. James Cameron gave nothing. Not true. He gave us a new title, Avatar Fire and Ash. Was it really worth it to travel 17,000 miles just to give us a title reveal? I don't want to go home. New Avatar concept art, which looks exactly the same as everything we've always gotten, is shown along with the title reveal. I'm not an Avatar person. Okay, we've gone through Moana 2, Avatar. We're supposed to get a new Pixar movie announcement that I hope isn't Toy Story 12. Yeah, the Avatar movies, you've got water and fire. We'll be getting, I guess the first one was kind of earth or air, whichever you take it. Okay. This is supposed to go until 9 o'clock, probably a little past then. Okay, nothing new yet. Pete Docter thanks the D23 audience for going to theaters, making Inside Out 2 the biggest animated film of all time. Well, I'm glad that honor does not fall on the Lion King live action remake. So I'm guessing we're getting the Pixar stuff now. Pete Docter takes the stage to kick off all things Pixar and thanks fans for their love of Inside Out 2. Do you have any Pixar sequel that you would actually like to be announced? Not a sequel. I was so disappointed by Incredibles 2. That was the only Pixar movie that I ever needed a sequel to, and I was so disappointed by that movie. Just announced, inspired by the world of Inside Out, Dream Productions is a brand new Disney Plus series focused on the movie studio where Riley's dreams are made of, coming in 2025. I think I heard that before. Maybe that'll be interesting. Dream Productions, an Inside Out spin-off series set between Inside Out 1 and 2, will stream on Disney Plus 2025.
Finding Nemo 3, I'd like.
Oh, new pictures. Oh, it's set with Riley. That's good. Animation looks good. Let's just leave it on there for a second. You're going to take a little bit before they announce anything else. So we've gone through Disney Animation, Avatar, and Disney Pixar now. By the way, I got some Avengers playing cards. You can tell I'm Gambit obsessed right now. Just going to have my cards with me. Win or Lose is Pixar's first ever long-form series exclusively on Disney+. Looks most reminiscent of Luca's animation. Toy Story 5 will be written and directed by Andrew Stanton. At this point, we just have to accept there's always going to be Toy Story films. Like, remember they said Shrek 6 was going to be the last one, and then now they're making Shrek 7. Yeah, they're going to milk Inside Out 2 forever now, just like Toy Story. Are we going to find out the premise of Toy Story 5? I mean, maybe if they could fix the damage done by Toy Story 4. Oh, no. The toys are completing with electronics in Toy Story 5. Didn't it end with Andy leaving all the other toys, though? Okay, they used the Toy Story franchise to explore all the different aspects of being a toy. Fighting against electronics is modern. It's also going to date the film because things are constantly changing with technology. I'd accept it. It just is not convincing me that it's going to fix everything. It's not gonna convince me it's gonna fix what happened in Toy Story 4. Okay, though, I keep reminding myself Inside Out 2 was good, so they've got the original director back. Maybe this will be good. Maybe. I'm not happy with getting a Toy Story 5. Here's a little teaser for it. Toy Story 5 comes out summer 2026. But didn't Woody leave them all? Toys versus gaming consoles. It's not a bad idea. It's just the Toy Story 4 was like completely went against everything it was supposed to be about. Okay, I'm hoping that they announce that new movie next. I don't know, maybe they'll fix it. You know, people still play with toys, even though, boy, people aren't liking this plot. Wait, so the toys reunite? The most Gen Z thing ever. Of course, that's the plot. Yeah. I'm not sure. People are not liking this so far, from what I'm seeing. I agree. They should have stopped with Toy Story 3.
Try and find Animal 3 instead.
Mm-hmm. Someone says there's a new movie. I'm not seeing it. Okay, there we go. Pixar announces its new film Hoppers releasing in 2026. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't refresh. Hoppers, Pixar's next original film, will follow Mabel as she hops in her mind into a robot beaver and navigates the animal world. Huh. So a person becomes an animal. Okay. I'd have to see it. I still get frustrated because so many Pixar films have become just about the gimmick. Okay, this is a better explanation for it. A girl's brain goes into a robot beaver for a look into the world of animals. Okay, that'll maybe be interesting. Of course, the first comment is this looks dumb. I'm trying to be generous here, and I look at all the comments, and they're all negative. Another person becomes something else movie, huh? Yeah. Well, a girl's brain goes into a robot beaver. Why can't it be just a beaver? John Hamm is voicing the role of an anti-animal mayor. I wonder if they'll show us on any footage of this. Well, we still have to see Elio come out, right? And now we're already moving on from Hoppers and on to Pixar is taking you out of this world with Elio, arriving in theaters summer 2025. Well, with Hopper's title, I thought of the character from A Bug's Life. Remember Brother Bear? Yeah, I remember that. And I guess it's kind of the same thing, same premise. It does sound weird. See what people are saying. Well, is this real? Okay. After Inside Out 2, I'm willing to give things a chance. This has got to be a meme, right? Probably. I'm sure if the movie is bad, then that face will be plastered everywhere. People are already making fun of it. It is a weird premise. Okay, let's see what else is next. This should be the end of the Pixar panel. Zoe Saldana plays Elio's aunt in Elio. I'm sure they'll show us a new trailer. Elio was getting reworked, and then they delayed it because of the writer's strike. We're probably just still talking about Elio. We're an hour in. I think I would assume we're getting the live action Disney stuff, and we have live action Disney stuff, Star Wars, and Marvel. I think they're going to do Marvel last. Oh, it has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it here from Jester Bell first. Another Disney Pixar sequel has been released. And wouldn't it be the sequel to the most disappointing Disney movie I have ever watched? The most disappointing Disney sequel I have ever watched. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Incredibles 3. My problem with Incredibles 2 was that it was the same plot as Incredibles 1, pretending that they hadn't actually progressed beyond what happened at the end of the first movie. That was my entire problem. Is Incredibles 3 just going to rehash the same plot of the first movie again? I want my money back. And when Incredibles 2 came out, everyone kept telling me, no, it's amazing, it's amazing. I'm like, I didn't understand what anyone was talking about. I just couldn't understand it. And to this day, people haven't really criticized it. They just moved on. I have my hangups on Incredibles 3. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Like Inside Out 2 was successful. There was no doubt about it. I'm surprised it hasn't been announced sooner. Incredibles 2 was so terrible, though. They had it all set up for the perfect sequel. They had it set up for the perfect sequel with Incredibles 2. It was the one movie, The Incredibles, that begged for a sequel, and they botched it. They announced Zootopia 2. Well, we knew that was happening for a long time now. With a bunch of different Marvel posters and whatnot. They're not ready to show anything new from Elio yet. Oh, Incredibles 3, it was inevitable. Like Thanos, it was inevitable. Hey, they're releasing both original films and sequels, and Pixar's always done sequels. Pixar's always done sequels. Oh. They might be showing a trailer or something because things haven't updated in a while. Okay, Jennifer Goodwin takes the stage for Zootopia 2. Boy, this... And now we're getting back to Disney animation. Ke Huy Quan is playing Gary the Reptile in Zootopia 2. I'm glad he's getting work. Hang on, we're headed back to the kingdom in D23. First look at Disney Zootopia coming to theaters November 2025. Let's just leave it at that. Frozen isn't Pixar. Is this event 2 hours? Yes. And Zootopia is not Pixar either. It's Disney Animation. I wouldn't be surprised if they are playing footage right now because there's nothing new out. No, Zootopia is not Pixar. Oh, we got an hour left. We have Disney, Marvel, and live action stuff coming out. Frozen 3. Well, we knew this was coming. Frozen is something I think is justified to get a lot of different movies because that was so successful. Sequel was also terribly disappointing though. And while Disney Pixar has a win, Disney Animation does not. So that's the big question. Isn't that the question of the day? If they can get a good movie out. I have not heard good things behind the scenes at Disney Animation though. So I'm not sure. Boy, they weren't kidding. There was a lot of stuff that they announced tonight. Water break.
Frozen 1 million.
Yeah. It's not cold water.
Drink it.
Do you imagine we'll be doing this when I'm 60 and I'll be sitting down and I'll be like, Frozen 200 is out now, and Zootopia 12 and Incredibles 50, Toy Story 1000. Big celebration for the 1000th Toy Story movie. It will take 2 films to answer all of the questions after Frozen 2. I imagine it'll take 2 films to fix the mess that was left after Frozen 2. Oh, I do like this concept art. It's reminiscent of Snow White with the castle in the sky. This is nice concept art. Tease for the villain, I think, over there. I have a video about Wish is brewing, by the way. A video about Wish is brewing. You're not seeing anything new yet. Do you hope they'll one day leave the sequel remake obsessed era of cinema? I mean, here's the thing. So many movies in the past were sequels, remakes, based off of pre-existing material. I think more of the problem is that we're not letting more original films come out. But in this announcement, like, we're getting some original films announced. Pixar has always been more into the sequel territory. It's Disney Animation that used to never do sequels except for Rescuers Down Under, and now they've really gotten into it. I think if we had more original films that gradually came out and were more successful, then we'd see less sequels, like just relying them to get out constantly. We'd see less of it. We'd see more leaving well enough alone. I'm not sure when we'll ever see that day. I mean, all of these films were original, though, once upon a time. Where are you? My cat's here. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Come on. Want to see everybody? Let me go get her. Come here. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Come here. Don't cry. Don't cry. Here she is. She doesn't like it when this happens. Here is my cat. Say something to everybody. Oh, she cries. I'll let you go now. There you go. Okay, cat break. Oh, I'm getting tired. Disney on Broadway is doing a performance. Frozen on Broadway will stream on Disney Plus in 2025. Hercules goes to London's West End in 2025. There seems to be a lag in my stream based on the comments because I brought the cat on a little bit ago, or at least in the comments. Which announcement are you excited for the most? So far, I think that Frozen 3 might be good. I'm hoping that that is on the rebound. The Moana 2 looked a little bit more promising for the second time around. Who do you think should play live action Rogue? Right now, my pick is Ella Purnell. That seems to be a popular fan casting, and I started the fan casting, I tell you. But, oh my goodness. Oh, it's just the Hercules musical. I thought it was the live action remake. You should get like an hour left of this, I think. Almost 90 of you watching. Thank you very much. Oh, my wrist is getting tired from watching and refreshing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I suppose. I'm assuming it's going to be the live action stuff next. I think Star Wars and Marvel comes last. I think Marvel is dead last. And if you're on the East Coast, it is the dead middle of the night at this time. First photos for Zootopia 2. Oh no, my mic is falling. There we go. Anything new? Not yet. I think that should be all the news for animation. Nothing new. Is Kathleen Kennedy going to take the stage next? What could they possibly announce from Marvel after that news? Spider-Man movie, X-Men movie, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, nothing new. We're just going to have to leave it on this. Okay, we're in night mode now because it's getting late. Oh, a trailer for Blade. They don't even have a script. Boy, there's nothing new. What's going on? Oh, The Greatest Showman, the new musical. Okay. Well, we waited a long time. Oh, it's Marvel Studios time. D23, they say. Okay, we weren't getting anything because there was a Greatest Showman performance. Marvel Studios time, I think. Allegedly. Then we can go to bed. Is Kevin Feige on the stage? Do we have confirmation? Is it really Marvel Studios time, or are they just doing more of the musical stuff? We've only got, well, they go overtime, so I'm assuming like 45 minutes left. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. I'm losing my mind. And my mic. Apparently, it is not Marvel time, it is Star Wars time. Jude Law takes the stage at D23 for Star Wars Skeleton's Crew. Are you guys ready for some Star Wars? Okay. Whoever said it was Marvel lied to me. It's Star Wars. The Snow White footage actually looks good. I'm sorry to say. To everybody, I know everyone was ready for it. I'm after if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. But the Snow White footage with Gal Gadot actually looks kind of good. How long is this gonna go? It is supposed to be 2 hours. I thought that they were supposed to release a Snow White trailer tonight, but they have been slightly all over the place. Skeleton Crew footage is awesome. Jude Law used the Force, and the kids still think he's a Jedi. It looks really good. Our four protagonists find themselves lost in the vastness of the galaxy, in danger, and trying to find their way home. I doubt that Rey Solo movie is happening, given Daisy Ridley's announcement about her disease. Is my mic falling again? Andor season 2. Here we go. First trailer for Star Wars Skeleton Crew has been released. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm watching it. Daisy Ridley has like Graves' disease or something. Okay, I'm gonna watch the trailer on my other window. Okay, 1 second. I'm taking out my thing to watch the Skeleton Crew trailer. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We need to get on to Star Wars Skeleton Crew. There we go. Watching now. No. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? No! I'm like the Riddler. No! No! Oh. No! No! I'm not into it. I guess people are calling it they're calling it Goonies in space. I can't show the trailer on here, I'll get copyright. It's just amazing to me. Like, maybe it'll be harmless. It's just amazing to me that nothing Star Wars feels like Star Wars anymore. It looked, at least, like when as the trailer went on. I'm talking about the Skeleton Crew trailer. As the trailer went on, it got more like Goonies, but when it started, it seemed like a little kid just like kids riding the bus and kids going to school and kids meeting pirates. It's like, it's not Star Wars. It's out online for everyone to see, the Skeleton Crew trailer. It's sort of like the Miss Marvel of Star Wars. You're skewing too young. Okay. This was not how it's supposed to go. My knee-jerk reaction was, it's skewing too young. I'll be curious to hear what other people say about it. Uh-oh. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni take the stage for The Mandalorian. Here we go. Are we actually going to get a Star Wars movie after all these years? Just seeing if I missed anything. Mando time. Ben Mendelsohn will return for Andor Season 2. The Mandalorian and Grogu time at D23. Dave Filoni. I couldn't imagine being involved in a film like this with characters like this, especially a baby Yoda. I don't know where that came from. There are teleprompters, but we don't use them. I find it interesting that Dave Filoni is here, but not Kathleen Kennedy yet. I think what's going to happen, I mean, wasn't Star Wars always meant for little boys? It was the kind of, it was a family project. Like anybody could enjoy it. And that trailer, well, not a bad trailer. It's just like, now it's a little kid's Star Wars story where it's like you're going, it's like they've made Star Wars the modern 2024 Earth is what they've made it. There was no Andor teaser that I'm sorry. Give me strength. We're putting Star Wars back on the big screen, Dave Filoni. Well, I'll commend them that this is happening. They're finally going to get a Star Wars movie back in theaters. After it's been 5 years at this point, and oh my goodness. They've been filming The Mandalorian and Grogu footage playing at D23. The movie doesn't come out till 2026. It's 2 years. That'll be 7 years since a Star Wars movie came into theaters. We started filming a few weeks ago, but it's D23. At least they're giving themselves enough time for it. So I figured we'd stop by. It's the last D23 before the movie comes out, so I figured we had to put something together. I just find it interesting that Kathleen Kennedy isn't here. I do not trust Dave Filoni running the show, though. The Mandalorian Grogu footage looks awesome. I don't know if I said it. I think that they're going to. I think they're going to do Marvel. I think it's going to mainly be TV, maybe an announcement or two for a release date, and then I think it's going to be the Snow White trailer. Well, it's happening, folks. We're getting a new Star Wars film. Finally, after all these years. I find it interesting that when Dave Filoni takes over Lucasfilm as at least a co-CEO in terms of official title, we actually get a Star Wars film off the ground. No, this isn't a thing for games. Marvel time officially. Ryan Reynolds sends message to D23. Thank you so much for going to see our film. I mean it when I say it is hard to process everything that has happened in the past 2 weeks. Thank you for the most amazing Into the MCU that a guy could ever ask for. He thanks Kevin Feige for letting them make fun of the MCU and say it's his way of showing love and saving the MCU. I promise this portion of today's show will be suitable for all audiences for the most part, says Kevin Feige. Seems like they're discussing Cap. I'm sorry to say, Anthony Mackie just introduced clip from Captain America 4. I'm sorry, I don't care about Captain America 4. I just don't care. Oh, my mic is falling again. $94 people watching. Maybe it's because we're getting to Marvel time. Okay, let's refresh. Refresh. No Acolyte Season 2 announcement. Still Captain America. I imagine next is going to be Thunderbolts, and that they're just going to show a lot of the same stuff. Yawn. I'm tired of getting this Avatar thing. No, they're not going to make an Acolyte season 2. They've spent too much money on it. There won't be a She-Hulk season 2 either. Disney has lost too much money. It'd be really disappointing if they didn't announce anything more. They've announced a lot tonight. Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm going to take a nap. You look at Red Hulk. Yawn. So tired. Fantastic Four cast sent a video message, and Joseph Quinn is wearing the full suit, white shoulders, and top half of the sleeves light blue elsewhere with a white 4 logo. Yawn. I'm getting so tired. Red Hulk looks okay. Okay, there we have him right there. I'm not liking the suit. Oh, I will be dragged kicking and screaming. I mean, it's the 60s. That reminds me more of something like, I feel like it was more 90s that they had that. Like, I guess it fits the aesthetic of the movie. I'll give it a chance. I liked WandaVision up until the end. Yes, I am working on a new short film, but the weather's gotten in the way because it's been so hot. So we're gonna try it like this coming week.
Unfortunately, we can't be with you today.
We are very excited to bring Marvel's first family to life, and we're very excited to share it with you.
I mean, his hair.
Until then, Kevin has some great surprises for you.
Johnny Storm's supposed to be like a model, a teen model. And they're not hiring actors like that these days. Hiring them a lot older. Ironheart, that's still happening? I'm surprised at that. We got Ironheart in the house. I'm so surprised that that's still happening. The character was a real dud in Black Panther. Why are they making this? This is just like all the leftovers. When is it coming out? I remember Armor Wars? What happened to that? Ironheart footage playing. The biggest mistake was to greenlight so many Disney Plus shows and then just relentlessly spew them out. Oh, we're almost to 9 o'clock. This is going long. The MCU will get better eventually, but they greenlit so much stuff like Ironheart, all of this stuff, and we just have to get all this stuff out of the way. I thought they'd shelved the show. Daredevil, we are supposed to get news tonight. Ironheart is a character who's never worked in the comics. Here's a better look at Joseph when he just doesn't look like Johnny Storm. They're cast way too old. Nothing about him says Johnny Storm to me. Like, even the costume I can get behind with the aesthetic they're going for the movie, but not any of that other things. Daredevil, finally, maybe something good. Everything red. Season 1 of Daredevil Born Again debuts in March. Punisher confirmed. It's a real honor, and they couldn't help but be here with better people. I'm really excited. Thank you. Returning as Frank Castle. Guy's 30. He isn't old. Johnny Storm's supposed to be a teenager, though, when he starts out. I didn't say he was old. I'm like, he's too old for this particular character, and he looks his age. Daredevil Born Again will start work on season 2 very soon. Supposedly there was supposed to be a Daredevil trailer or something like that tonight. He has shown a teaser for season 1. Must be still playing the teaser. Agatha all along. Where's the Daredevil teaser? Oh, I need a rest. Okay, Agatha teaser. Agatha teaser. I don't even care about watching the Agatha teaser. Let me just take out my headphones so I can watch this. I mean, they're releasing it at midnight in some areas. Why did they make this? So we don't get Daredevil, but we get this? Just looks like Bewitched. The Wicked Witch of the West? Another show where the evil character is the main one. That did not look good. That Agatha trailer. I don't know why they made it. It I don't know. It just feels it's so weird. We do. Here's the Daredevil Born Again teaser trailer. Finally. Okay, are we almost done with the night? Catherine Hong is throwing a Witch's Road song. I'm almost ready to be done. I know if I get off now, Marvel might now make some sort of big announcement, and I'll regret it. Okay, anything else? Not seeing anything new. It's not refreshing like it was. Oh, Descendants. How much longer? I think that's it for Marvel. I think the last thing we'll get is the last thing we'll probably get is the Snow White stuff. I'm not seeing anything new. Okay, I'm going to give it one more minute and then I'm going to be done because my wrist hurts from refreshing. Okay, guys, Marvel news is done. There's supposed to be a Snow White trailer, I think, but I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for following me on these announcements. I'm a little bit more positive on the stuff for Disney and Pixar. The stuff from Marvel and Star Wars is still disappointing to me. But thank you so much for paying attention to my live stream of this event. And I